Telling your story. WCBI News at 6 starts now.
Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Charity Johnson. Former Columbus Ward 2 City Councilman and Vice Mayor Joseph Mickens has been arrested. According to the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, Mickens is charged with laundering a monetary instrument and offer of inducements to influence an award of contracts. Now, the case was investigated by the Mississippi State Auditor's Office and presented to the recent Lowndes County grand jury. The grand jury indicted Mickens and another man, Marcus Trent Dawson Sr. Dawson, the owner of HVAC and Mechanical Company LLC, is charged with conspiracy to commit laundering and a monetary instrument and conspiracy to offer inducements to influence an award of contracts. Dawson turned himself in at the sheriff's office this morning. And according to the court documents, Mickens and Dawson are accused of engaging in a scheme to defraud the public and enrich themselves. Mickens is accused of conspiring with Dawson to manipulate city contracts for flooring contracts Mickens wasn't eligible to receive in exchange for future HVAC contracts for Dawson and cash payments that they would allegedly launder. Mickens was in court for his arraignment and initial hearing this morning.
Now that he's been arrested and charged, he will be in contact with his attorneys. The attorneys will be in contact with the district attorney who will prosecute this case, and they'll set a court date at a later date for him to appear in court and either plead guilty or continue to trial. And that will be up to him and his attorneys as to what they do on that.
Mickens, a flooring contractor, represented Ward 2 on the Columbus City Council from 2009 to 2025 when he was defeated for re-election by Roderick Smith. Bond was set at $15,000 for Mickens and $10,000 for Dawson. And a woman is wanted in Columbus for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The Columbus Police Department is looking for Abriana Conges. Anyone with information about her location is asked to contact CPD or Golden Triangle Crime Stoppers. Well, the second person has moved up in the ranks in the Columbus Police Department. Former Captain of Investigations Terrence Rear steps in as Second Assistant Police Chief. The Columbus City Council voted him into the position last week. Rear has 26 years of law enforcement under his belt, and around 4 of those he served with CPD. And this week, it was also presented to the City Council for current Assistant Chief Doran Johnson to be promoted as well. Ware says he looks forward to helping Chief Garland Ward achieve his vision for the department.
I've been in the role of Assistant Chief before, prior to coming here, so it's not anything new to me. So it's not much of a change. I was just kind of had adapted to being behind the scenes. I think it's going to be challenging and rewarding at the same time.
Ware, Ward, and other CPD employees will be sworn in on Tuesday, August 18th. Well, area law enforcement officers are gearing up for the upcoming Labor Day holiday. The Law Enforcement Liaison Network held a Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over informational lunch for law officers. During the lunch, information about upcoming enforcement efforts were reviewed. There were also opportunities to learn about various federal grants available to agencies for holiday enforcement efforts. The grants are provided through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA. Sherman Police Chief Joel Spellins is the coordinator for the LEL network. He says the grants are a big help, especially for smaller agencies.
The grants help being able to put extra people out that's what they're there to do. You know, I mean, a lot of departments don't have the manpower to pay to have extra people out doing nothing but traffic, and that's what these grants do. Is you put somebody else out there, you get more coverage, and all they're doing is traffic enforcement. So the grants help out tremendously for that.
A Get Pulled Over informational meeting took place at West Jackson Street Baptist Church in Tupelo. Ashley.
Well, today was a hot day. Columbus reached an afternoon high of 98 degrees this afternoon as our heat zone continues to work its way in from the west into the southeastern portion of the United States. And you can already see some of the effects here in this area. We aren't seeing very many clouds, and that's the area where that heat dome is definitely locking in place. Just off to our east, though, where it hasn't quite moved in yet, we are still seeing plenty of moisture in and across the area. Stepping outdoors right now, those temperatures are anywhere from the middle to upper 90s, with the Columbus Air Force Base at 98, but feels like 108. Starkville, Oxford, Tupelo, 95, feels like 102 in Tupelo. Aberdeen, West Point feels like 109 right now over in Aberdeen, with plenty of sun and a few light passing clouds. The temperatures, Charity, are only getting hotter.
I see. And soon, Columbus employees will have a one-stop shop for supplies. The city of Columbus is transforming the old Dollar Bus building into an inventory control room. Mayor Stephen Jones says it saves the city money by repurposing the city-owned building and helps consolidate its resources. Jones says the most worn-out parts of the building are being demolished and the other half will be remodeled for storage space.
Well, it's going to actually save us money because we'll be ordering things in bulk and keeping them in that facility, and then we'll be sending it out to whatever department. Just say tissue, if they needed tissue, instead of every department ordering tissue, and we would order it all in one place, and then that gives us a better chance of keeping up with what the city is actually using.
And the city expects the inventory control room to be complete in the next couple of months. Well, economic development in the Golden Triangle region has been on the roll for a couple of decades now. PACCAR, Steel Dynamics, Yokohama, and Amazon are just a few of the success stories, and a large part of that success is thanks to the Golden Triangle Development Link. Link CEO Meryl Fisackerly updated business and community leaders in Columbus today. The link represents a unified approach to economic development in the region, and that unity is important to companies looking to invest millions or even billions of dollars in facilities, equipment, and people. One goal is to recruit jobs paying at or above the county and regional averages. But the link doesn't just work to bring in new businesses. The organization is committed to helping existing businesses grow too.
We work just as hard for expansions as we do for greenfield developments and new industry. And expansions just speak volumes about the region and why a company wants to reinvest here. And the link plays quite a pivotal role in these expansion efforts. So we're on the front lines with the company. As soon as they decide that they want to reinvest, we're their first phone call.
And while much of the public attention has been on the Cinco megasite, Fisackerly points out that there is still prime development space at Starkville's North Star Industrial Park and Clay County's Prairie Belt's power site.